What's up guys, welcome to Mr. Nick's YouTube channel and welcome back to another Call of Duty video. So guys, today we're going to be doing a bit of comparison between the two different streak systems that have been in Call of Duty recently. So in Black Ops Cold War we obviously had the score streak system which didn't reset when you died, and it kind of carried on, so even if you died you could kind of keep building up that score to earn towards your streaks. And then in the release of Modern Warfare 2 that we've seen very recently, we are back to the traditional kill streak system where you just build up your kills to get those streaks, and if you die then the streaks reset, the progress towards those streaks reset, and you have to kind of start again. So we're just going to be going through the two different ones and then just seeing which ones, you know, just as weighing up the pros and cons really. And obviously at the end of this video you guys can drop your thoughts in the comments below to let me know what you think. So guys, let's get right into the video. So guys, starting with Black Ops Cold War. So the Black Ops Cold War score streak system worked where you would keep getting kills, you can build up your score by getting objectives and stuff like that, and that would obviously build your score up, and if you were to die, that score and that progress towards your streaks would not reset. So as you can see here with the streaks, they were labelled with score as opposed to kills, so obviously the first one being the combat bow at 500 points. So 500 points, obviously that can be earned through kills, that can be earned through objectives, anything like that, anything at all you can do to build up score, that would go towards those streaks. So I think with the score streaks, I think obviously when this first came out on Black Ops Cold War, Treyarch said this is going to be a dynamic and a rewarding score streak system, which means the score is no longer lost upon death, and you'll earn score multipliers for stringing together multiple kills in the same life. So of course with Black Ops Cold War, if you were to keep getting multiple kills whilst you're still alive in the same life, your score would obviously keep building up, So as opposed to just getting like 3 kills and having 300 points, for example, you'd have 3 kills and you'd have like, say like, I don't know, 900 to 1,000 points roughly, something like that. So the score would be a lot higher if you were to keep going on a streak whilst you're still alive, which would mean you can get your streaks a lot quicker. So personally, my thoughts on this is, with Black Ops Cold War, I did enjoy that in the sense of like, you know, I'd say it was definitely a lot easier to earn your streaks basically. I think with having this kind of score streak system, it was a lot easier to earn your streaks because you could literally die and it wouldn't even matter. You could literally like get 1 kill, get like X amount of points, and then die like 10 times and then just carry on. So I think for those people that tend to die quite a lot, it was good for those kind of players really. You know, it didn't really reset, so you know, it doesn't matter really how many times you died, you could just keep building up that score continuously every time you respawned. And then obviously if you're an objective player, you could keep building it up that way as well, and all sorts of other things as well. So in that sense, I guess it depends on what type of player you are. I think in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, the score streak system on Black Ops Cold War worked best for people who aren't that good at the game, because it meant literally that you could just keep, you know, you could die as many times as you want. But it's like, it made it a lot easier, but at the same time I think the problem as well that it had is that it meant that, I mean, Black Ops Cold War for me, one thing I always remember is just, you'd literally just spawn in the game and then someone would have a spy plane straight away, and pretty much throughout the whole match there'd just be like constant spy planes, and it was just kind of crazy to be honest. And I think that for me really is the part that I didn't like, is not just talking about the spy plane, but it's just like there was always a streak in the sky because it was just so easy to get them basically. Now obviously with Black Ops Cold War, with the streak system being this way, what they did do to kind of remediate that a bit is they put a cooldown on streaks. So there was a certain timer which obviously was displayed on the actual streak list itself. So, you know, there'd be a certain cooldown on all these streaks before you could actually get it again, which meant that you couldn't just get it, and then get it again, and then get it again, and just keep spamming it, basically. So they did that to remediate it a little bit, but I still think, in my opinion, you know, my experience of Black Ops Cold War, my memory that I had, which obviously wasn't too long ago, to be honest, but it was just that there was always a spy plane, there was always a counter spy plane, there was always something in the sky, there was always some kind of streak. And in that sense, I didn't really enjoy it too much because it just didn't really feel rewarding in that sense. It was just too easy to get it. You know, if you're a player that, you know, plays COD quite a lot and you're really good, you build up your score quite quick, then you're constantly getting your streaks, it doesn't feel that rewarding. So moving on to the Modern Warfare 2 streak system. So the Modern Warfare 2 streak system works as kill streaks, so you have to go on a kill streak to rack up those kills and earn progress towards getting your streaks. Now obviously with Modern Warfare 2, if you die then it resets. That's obviously the primary difference here with Black Ops Cold War and Modern Warfare 2, where if you die it will reset and you have to start again. So, I think in terms of what we see, like the volume in game and stuff like that, what I was obviously saying earlier about Black Ops Cold War, it felt like on the game, but there was just consistently streaks in the sky. Now, I don't know whether this was just my lobbies, because I'm not going to lie, my lobbies were very questionable on Black Ops Cold War. I'm going to say that now. For a long period of time, the lobbies that I was getting, I'd never seen anything like it in my life. It was just madness. But I think it just depends on that. But yeah, I mean, with Black Ops Cold War, as I was saying, you know, the streaks, I was constantly seeing stuff in the sky because of how easy it was. You know, pretty much, if you had a UAV on Black Ops Cold War, if you got like 3 or 4 kills in a row without dying, then obviously you'd have your UAV. Now, of course, that is the same with Modern Warfare 2. You know, you need 4 kills to get a UAV. I get that. That's not what I'm trying to say here, guys. But I think what it was, because obviously on Cold War, every time you got a kill in the same life, your score would keep getting higher and higher and higher and higher. It just meant that it was easier to get the streaks in that sense. And of course, if you died, then it didn't matter. You could just carry on with the progress that you'd already made. So, with the Modern Warfare 2 streak system, you know, you die, then you have to start again kind of thing. I think in terms of what I've been seeing, it's been a bit mixed, really. But I was just thinking, there was one game I played yesterday, and honestly, in the first minute of the game, someone had a VTOL, and I was just like, what? Like, I heard he get called in, I was like, huh? Is this for real? Like, but when I looked at the lead, and I could see someone was on quite high kills already. I was like, okay, that's crazy, but fine. But to be honest, it's not a regular occurrence. I think my experience on Black Ops Cold War was just consistent streaks in the sky, UAVs, counter UAVs, or should I say spy planes, counter spy plane, that kind of thing. But Modern Warfare 2, it's not as bad. I don't see it as much. There's obviously people still getting their streaks quite often, but it's just not as bad from what I've seen in Modern Warfare 2. But this might vary depending on your matchmaking and stuff like that. So yeah, I think for that, really, in that sense of a volume of streaks, I do prefer it, and I think it just feels more rewarding with Modern Warfare 2, because I think with Black Ops Cold War, because, okay, it goes back to this thing about it depends what kind of COD player you are, really, because if you're the type of COD player that is just constantly racking up kills, you're constantly getting scored, you know, that kind of thing, then, you know, you're going to be getting your streaks quite often, and I think with Black Ops Cold War, although that cooldown was present, for me, I don't know, like, you still kind of, like, got your streak quite quick, even, like I said, with that cooldown there, it still felt like you could just keep racking them up, and honestly, having your streaks on Cold War was just so easy, realistically, because obviously if you died, then you could just carry on. But with Modern Warfare 2, I think because you literally have to build it up, you know, you could literally be on that 3rd kill, trying to get that 4th one for your UAV, and then, you know, you get it, and I think it just feels more rewarding, in my opinion, guys. Like, the streak system, having it that way, it feels more rewarding. It's like, yeah, you finally got it, you know, you've got enough kills for it. But Cold War, it's just like, I don't know, there's just something about it that doesn't feel as rewarding as having it where, you know, you have to consistently get those kills, basically. But yeah, I think that's my personal preference. Like I said, my personal preference is just I prefer the Modern Warfare 2 one. It feels more rewarding. There's less going on, but this might vary for you guys. You know, you might be in those lobbies where people are just consistently getting high kill streaks, so it doesn't really matter. They're just always getting their streaks anyway. But yeah, guys, that's just about it for this video, really. I just wanted to see really what your opinions are on this, and I want to kind of just give an overview of the different ones. Hopefully, you know, if you play Modern Warfare 2, then you've played Black Ops Cold War, and you know what it's like, and you can kind of relate to it and stuff. So yeah, guys, I think really that's it for this video. I just wanted to give you all just an overview and then also get your opinions and stuff. So please do let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on the streak systems, whether you prefer the Modern Warfare 2 one or whether you prefer the Black Ops Cold War one. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments. Please remember to drop a like on this video if you did enjoy, and of course subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video.